Hi everyone, I'm Needlecraft Danny. I'm here for flosstube number 15. I have my WIP update and the plans of next week, what I'm going to stitch on next week. But first of all, I have to apologize to everyone who commented on my last two videos. I know I did not react at all. I'm about to do it. The problem is, on my cell phone I had problems opening YouTube. And if I answer on my computer, I'm not able to insert smileys or, I'm not able to do that. Not those like emoticons. I don't know how to do it. So I wanted to comment on or answer the comments on my cell phone. And I want to have my boyfriend around because he's way better in English than I am. So every time I write a comment or answer a comment or I post something on Instagram, I write it down and then I give my cell phone to my boyfriend. Hey, is that English? Or is it just German translated word to word into English and it sounds like, not like English. So I have to have him around. It has to work, and so you'll get some answers on your comments. You get reactions. I hope this week. I really hope I will be able to answer this week. I really want to because I love getting comments and reactions to my videos. It's so helpful and it's so I just feel really appreciated and I love to have those comments. So just keep them coming. I will answer, I promise. Okay, so let's get into WIPs. As always, I'm participating in the Full Coverage Fanatics Facebook group challenge, the 90 days challenge to stitch 90 days in a row, every day on the same full coverage piece, at least one stitch. For my personal goal, I'm stitching at least 100 stitches every day. And the project I'm using is Mini Winter Rose by Heaven and Earth Designs, artwork by Rachel Anderson. Last time, I'll insert a picture of what it looked like last time. Last time I told you that I'm close to page finish, but not sure if I can reach it till then or till my next video, and I did. Page 1 is done. I'm super happy. It looks fabulous. This one is stitched on 28 count 2/110 stitches, and the needleminder is by Denkai Designs. And now I can flip it over and it's easier to hold. So here's page 1. It's fully done with everything in there with the krennic and stuff. And I'm super happy. And I already have a good start on page number 2. The page break between page 2 and 3 is over here. So I have a lot to do. But I'm super happy with what I accomplished already. So really cool. Really happy. And at first I was like, I have a page finish. I can now stop working on this. I reached kind of a good stopping point and I'm done. But I still have 3 weeks or a bit more than 3 weeks on the challenge. So then I stitched the first day after the page finish. I got my new length of thread, started stitching, and I was like, I can continue those 3 weeks. I'm having fun. So really cool piece, and I can't wait to finish the first row of pages in like a year. Because as soon as I'm getting in page number 4, her wing starts. So the page break is about here. And I think, with those stitches, I reached the edge of her wing. So really looking forward to getting into page 4, but first I want to finish the top row of pages, so pages 1, 2, 3, because then I have like the most of background done, and I mostly just get into her. I mean, page 6 I think is only background, but I first want to finish a big amount of the boring background until I get into her. So yeah, millimeter rose, super happy. Yeah, told you everything. I did not tell you the page finish was on Saturday, so yesterday I stitched on it and it was fun all over again. So today I still have to stitch on it and post my picture on the Facebook group to stay in the challenge. But I'm going to do this video. I actually hope I can upload today, because as soon as I'm finished, I might have the time to edit. I'm not sure yet. And then I have to get to work. And so, yeah, we'll see. We'll see how that will work out. So, as I'm talking of work, I'm talking about my travel stitching, because I will take that one with me today as well. At the moment, as travel stitching, I'm stitching on the Hello Pumpkin Cell by Caterpillar Cross Stitch. Month 4 is released, or was released like a month ago, and this is what it looked like as soon as month 4 is done. I show you a picture of what it looked like last time here. And this is what it looks like now. This one is stitched on 28 count, 1/1 full cross. The needleminder is from Just Sue Heavenly. I will link both shops below. And then I can flip it over again. So yeah, for month 4, there's one color missing. There's one leaf up here, another leaf down here, and I have to complete the pumpkin. Then I'm done. So the next part is released in 3 days. So I probably finish before then, even if I don't stitch during work itself, just in my breaks. I still can finish. So I really hope to do that. And then month 4 will be actually done before month 5 will be released on Thursday. So I'm really looking forward to that. I like how it's turning out. It's super cute. And I can't wait to see what part 5 will look like. So that's the Hello Pumpkin Cell. Here we go. As I said, I'm going to work today, and then I have 2 more days of work until my vacation. So when I finish this one today or tomorrow, before the next part is released, I will have another piece with me. Not today probably, because there's still quite a bit to do, but for tomorrow I will take something else with me. And the thing I'm taking with me are the tiny stockings ornaments by Basilla, the kit. I'm taking only one of them, and the one I'm taking is the dog, because my boyfriend said I should stitch this one first, so that's what I did. This one is stitched on 14 count Ada 201, and here it is. It's super tiny. Most of the colors are already done, but the back stitch will make a lot of difference, and I can't wait to that. I have to still figure out, there's some red in here, and this is the red which was not provided in the kit, so I have to check for a conversion chart to take the correct DMC number with me. So I'm switching it out for DMC and just take this one with me. So yeah, here we go. This one will be with me if I finish Hello Pumpkin Cell earlier. That's that one. And that's it with travel stitching. So now we're into what I've actually done during the week. Last time I told you I'm in the middle of a 4-day rotation on the Jimmy Sweep by Golden Kite. Here we go. As I told you, or as I said, I did not stitch on the first day on this one. I did not stitch on the second one, and I did not stitch on the third one. So on my fourth and last day of the rotation, I actually get started stitching on this project. I'm going to insert a picture of what it looked like last time. And here's what it looks like now. So this one is stitched on 25 count 2/110 stitch. The needle minder is again from Denka Designs, and I stitched, sorry, having some problems here. That's well. And I stitched over here to finish this page with the color. That's the only project I'm really stitching extreme cross country on, because it's not that big. That's the whole width of the project. So, and it's not super long. So I had hoped to finish the page in this color in a 4-day rotation. I thought that would be possible. Yeah, I only stitched on it 1 day, so it wasn't. But I'm close. There are like 10 stitches missing or something like that, and then I'm done with the page and I can move further. In the first row of pages is a lot of skies, so a lot of stitches in most white. Then there's a row of pages with like nearly no stitches at all in this color, and then it's getting more down there again. So yeah, looking forward to getting back to this one, because I think even if I get only one length of thread next time, I probably am able to finish like 2 rows of pages, because page 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7 are already done in this color. So yeah, looking forward to this one, and I think I told you everything. Yeah, I told you everything. This is the Germany Suite. I stitched this on light blue fabric. Even if 25 count 2/110 stitches is not best coverage, I thought it would be okay. But I did not want to stitch this one on white fabric. All this white on white fabric, that would drive me really crazy. So yeah, I decided for some colored fabric. Yeah, then I had my days off, and on my days off I worked on the Joyful World cell by the Sunflower Diaries. She has those designs for free on her blog. I link the blog below, and then you can check it out. This is what September is supposed to look like, and I'll insert a picture of what it looked like last time here. And this is what it looks like now. I had hoped to finish. That did not happen. Even with 2 days, that's just not enough. So this one is stitched on 32 count 2/2 and called for DMCs and Gentle Art Sampler threads. There's mostly Gentle Art Sampler threads, sorry, and always like 1 up to 3 DMC colors in there. So I finished the frame nearly completely. The corner stitches are missing. There are some ninja stitches missing in those flowers and in the apple a bit. But the rest is done, and so 2 flowers up here. But the rest is done, and then there's only the main part of the design missing, the owls. I started a little bit with the white over here on the first owl, and yeah, I hope another day, one more day will get me done with this one. I want to get it in my frame over here. And start with October, because normally I like to stitch like October in September to finish it till the end of September to get it on display with the 1st of October. So yeah, not happening with September because of arbitrary August. We'll see how October will work. I will work on this one during the first 2 days of my rotation. Of my vacation. So this will be out on Thursday and Friday again. I hope to finish on Thursday, latest Friday, and get at least a start on October. But here's September, and I'm happy. I probably can. I'm pausing this video and search for a picture of what October will look like. If I start, then you already have seen it. So, okay, I found it. This is what October will look like. Super cute. Can't wait to get started. So, yeah, but first I want to finish September. Did I tell you everything? Yeah, I did. And then yesterday I had my first work day again, and that means I'm on my next project. The one I'm still working on actually, because I will continue to work on this one during Wednesday. And the project I'm talking about is another Heaven and Earth Designs. It's called 4 Seasons, artwork by Jesse Gierka. I don't know. So on this one, I just show you a picture of what it looked like last time. And this is what it looks like right now. It's my biggest WIP, so it's the biggest piece of fabric, and it's not that easy to handle actually. So we're doing it like this. I have it. So needleminder again by Denker Designs. It's a freebie I got when I ordered all my other ones, and I have to flip it over again. So here we go. I thought. Yeah, that's working. Probably not perfect. At first, when I started this one, I wanted to do like pick one color and go wherever that color leads me to, and that did not work because there are 4 seasons. In every season, there are different colors. So, for example, in summer, there are only about 30 of the 90 colors. So it looks like really confetti heavy, but it isn't because it's not as much colors. So I decided to do 20 on 20 blocks. I asked my boyfriend which season to start first, and he said summer, so that's what I'm doing. I'm going to stitch 20 on 20 blocks all over there until, I show you on the picture, 20 by 20 blocks all over there until I get in the like summer part, because the summer part starts over here. I think those are pumpkins, and over here there's a lot of the spring one still. So I decided to do 20 on 20 blocks over here until I get in those summer blocks, and then continue downwards, finish the summer, and then I asked him which I should do next, spring or autumn. So yeah, that's kind of the plan. We'll see how it works. As I said, it's a super big WIP. I stitched this one on 25 count 1/1 full crosses. Don't ask me why I normally do 10 stitches, and on my biggest WIP I decide on doing 4 crosses, which takes twice the amount of time, so yeah, don't ask. In the first 20 on 20 block there's one color missing, so we'll see. I probably won't be able to stitch on this one at all today, but maybe tomorrow I can finish this 20 on 20 block and move on to the next one. Yeah, but I'm happy. I'm super happy with what I've done already in one day. Compared to the Jimny sweep, that's more than I did on that one. So yeah, super happy. Can't wait to stitch some more on this one, because the shading in here looks super good. So really looking forward. Yeah, that's that one. So I already told you that next week I'll be back on the Joyful World cell for Thursday and Friday. So after I finish my rotation on the 4 seasons, I'll be back on Joyful World cell. After that one, on Saturday and Sunday, I'm going to stitch on the Colorado Mountains. I'll show you in a minute. Whenever this one is rolled up, it's so big. It's like super big, and it's a square, so yeah. but I'm kind of looking forward to it. I'm going to stitch on Saturday and Sunday on Colorado Mountains by Golden Kite, because Full Coverage Fanatics Facebook group has an event without counting stitches or something like that. Just stitch on your oldest full coverage WIP, and this one is mine. I think I started on the 1st of May this year, but it's my oldest. I do not stitch for that long, so it's 4 months old, or a bit more than 4 months, and I'm going to stitch on this one. I restarted it later on, I think somewhere in June or July, but it's still my oldest WIP. Here we go. So the needleminder is from Denka Designs, and I started this one originally on, this is 25 count fabric, and originally I started 2/1 full crosses. That did not work for me. That's way too bulky. So I frocked it all. I had like one 10-on-10 block done, and I frocked it all and restarted 2/1 10 stitch, because I'm having, or I have the blended threads version. So I need to do 2 strands, and then I'm doing 2 strands 10 stitch. So I started with the 3rd column, and I hope to finish it during the rotation. I kept the confetti heavy parts for the next rotation. So the part down here with all the dark stitches is done. The part on top with all those turquoise blue colors is done. And I'm having the top of the mountains, which are confetti heavy as hell. And then, like, I think 2 stitches wide, some lighter colors on the side of the mountain to get into the bright side of the mountain. Yeah. So I'm right at the edge of this one. So yeah, looking forward, hoping to get a column finish in those 2 days, and we'll see. After this one, so I'm stitching on this one for Saturday and Sunday. After this one on Monday and Thursday. Monday and Tuesday. I hope to be back on Monday for a video. I'm on vacation. It should be no problem, but you never know. So if I don't, or if I'm back on Monday afternoon and I will stitch in the mornings, the thing I'm going to stitch on Monday and Tuesday is Christmas Treat Bag by Shepherd's Bush, and it's supposed to look like this one as soon as it's ever out. It's a whole kit, so there's actually everything in it, all the charms, the ribbons, the beads, everything in there. And I have a good start on this one. That's what it's looking like right now. So this band is done, the Christmas tree is completely done, and I'm on to the center. There's not a lot missing, or not a lot stitching missing on the center, just the beading and the back stitching. And then I'm off to the sky, and then I can start FFOing. So my plan actually on those 2 days would be to, the first day, stitch and bead everything, to finish the design completely. And on day number 2, FFO it. That would be great. But I'm not sure if I can do it. But that's kind of the plan. I have no haul. It's not really haul. I was grocery shopping with my boyfriend, and I came across like some makeup containers, and I was like, they're kind of in a good shape. I could use them as stitching supplies. So I bought one. This is my makeup container. So I try to show you everything. This one is sitting right next to me when I stitch. So over here I have all my pens in here. There's my marker, the pens I write the stitch count with, the red pens for my perked threads. There's a measurement tape. I do stitch with length of threads of 1 meter. I always cut 1 meter off the bobbin. I just take a look of how many inches there. It's about 39 up to 40 inches, so it's a big length of thread. But normally I'm stitching with 2 strands, so I fold it in half, start with a loop start, and it's only half of it. On those bigger designs, or on those designs where I stitch with blended threads, I'm stitching with length of 1 meter, but yeah, that's okay. So there's my measurement tape, so every time I have a bobbin with no started thread on there, I can cut myself 1 meter off there. There are my scissors for that. There's my art container. I have around my rolls of fabric, because it's stitch in hand, I always have those hair bands. So the one I'm actually using at the moment is in here. So that's the one of the 4 seasons one. And then I have the charts are on those things, and the one I'm using at the moment can just sit in here and wait till the chart will be back on and stored away. So that's a makeup container. When I went to the cashier and she pulled it over, she was like, yeah, that's something every woman needs and stuff. So I was like, yeah, I think so too, but not for makeup. So yeah, that's actually it. I told you everything I stitched on, everything I will stitch on during next week. I intend to come back on Monday, so yeah, and I hope to have all those comments answered. I'm so sorry for not answering. I'm about to do it, I promise. It's just a bit more complicated at the moment, but I'll be getting there. I'll get there. So yeah, that's it. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope you still comment, even if it takes some time till I answer. Leave me a like if you want to know when my next video is up. Just subscribe to my channel. I'll be happy about it, and I appreciate every one of you for taking your time and sit with me and watch me ramble about all my projects. So thank you so much, and I hope you have a wonderful stitchy week, and see you next Monday. Bye.